Alright, y'all, we're doing a quick video on a 2000 Infiniti i30 rear brakes. Now this should be for the same generation for Nissans and Infiniti because they're about the same. Alright, so and it's going to be a quick video. I'm actually even doing it on my Droid. Didn't get a chance to do it on my Zoom, so you got to forgive me. But I'm going to tell you real quick, the first step you need to do is make sure you got the right tools. So we're putting on rear rotors and rear brakes. So what you're gonna need for this job, I got the impacts out, so they're not even right because they all in standard. But you're gonna need two sockets for this, and also a socket in the back for this bolt. So two different sockets. I can tell you which it is in standard, but if you're not using an impact, then I would definitely say go with the metric, because these are metric, of course. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you got a nice little, you don't have to go big boy like this, but a nice little ratchet. You want to make sure, hear me out, listen guys, you want to make sure you get this tool. If you got laying around, you're one of the fortunate ones. If not, you need to go and rent this from AutoZone. Okay, it's called a caliber presser. I probably made that up, but it's some type of tool to compress the calibers, and it's typically for rear brakes on these cars. All right, rear brakes, you use this. All right, you turn it. I'm going to show you how to use it in a second. You turn it, and it actually turns the piston, okay, versus the front where it actually uses a C-clamp, versus you're using a C-clamp and you use to compress it. So all you're doing is pushing it with this one, but remember this is for the front, but what we're talking about today is for the rear. So just check me out. First thing we're going to do is remove, and this is what I've been actually doing since I'm doing the rotors. Alright, so we know we got to get the rotors off. That means that we got to get the caliper holding bracket off. So the first thing I do is take off this bolt and then that bolt. Alright, so 1, 2, we take that off. Then we can remove the entire caliper. Then after that, I'm going to remove these two bolts, and we'll be right back. And I'll show you how to actually press these pistons in. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to break here and do a quick update. So what I already did was I took the rotor. You got to do this first. You got to first put the rotor on. Then after that, I went ahead and put that caliper bracket on. Now since I had the brakes, went ahead and used brake quiet. You know, you don't got to do that, but these are cheap pads. We put the brake quiet on the outside where the actual calipers hit. This one's a little different. That's why I didn't even have to put it on this side, because the caliper is just on the caliper piston is only on this side. Alright, it might still make a difference, I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. It's worth me just putting it on both sides. Now what we're doing now is using this tool. Now the way this tool works, alright, here we go. The way this tool works is it comes in a, you got different adapters, right? You first go ahead and put the adapter based on how many teeth or notches are on the actual piston head. That's in here, alright? Then after that, what you do is, I'll tell you what, let me see if I can, I'm sorry y'all, I'm in a rush, so I gotta hurry up and get this car back. Okay, let me screw this off just so you can see. Alright. Oh, that's a no-no too. You always want to hang the brake calipers. But anyway, you see that? See those notches right there? That's the actual part of the caliper. That's the piston, right? Remember, it doesn't push straight out. It actually turns. What you need to do is you need to use the caliper adapter kit that I say you can rent from Advanced Auto Parts, AutoZone, whatever. Go ahead and rent that. Use this this adapter. Put it on the piston head first. Once you do that, this right here comes in the kit. It's almost like a C-clamp, but it just goes clockwise. So this right here, which is the head, connects into this adapter. What you want to do is you want to put this plate up against this. Once you do that, you want to turn it, listen, you want to turn it clockwise, not counterclockwise. Alright, and something I just remembered, and that's why you need to watch all my videos, the whole thing through. You need to make sure to open up your brake reservoir, alright, because the pressure need to escape somewhere when you do this, alright. That's it. What I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this clockwise, right, to push it in. Then after that, I'm going to put it on this, tighten up these two bolts, and that should be it. I might do the rest of it to show you, but yeah, I think you got the gist of it. You can always hit me up if you need further assistance. I'm always willing to lend a helping hand. So just holler at me. Alright, later. Back. I'm going to try to hurry up and get this in before the compressor come back on. Alright, so let's do a quick recap of everything. Alright, so what we did was we took off the rotor initially, right? Took off this bracket which has two bolts, 1, 2 at the bottom, okay, 1 and 2. Then after that, we went ahead and loosened up and taken off these actual bolts in the caliper. Then we used the tool. Remember, you have to use this tool. There's no other way that I know to go around it. Check out somebody else's stuff and see what they did, but it's better to use this to see exactly how to take it off. But remember, these have to be turned, not compressed. And when you turn them in, you turn them clockwise, not counterclockwise. Alright? So after you do that, you go ahead and take out the brakes, put the new ones in, put the rotor back on, put this clamp back on, put the caliper back on. I like to do, take a little break. This time I'm not going to be taking a break, but take a break, think about everything, make sure everything was right, come back, make sure everything is tight. Alright, making sure everything's tight with the actual ratchet, and that's it. That's it. Alright, later.